Welcome into the Frugal Fixer Shop. Spike here, and yes, I've decided this is going to be called the Blue Collar Simulator. That's what it is. It's for the blue collar guys. You know, us that's worked our life and got hands that look like this and can do things and fix things. And when I'm in here working, I put on this Frugal Fixer hat, and that's when I get things done. And so I make stuff. And so the first thing I'm going to show y'all today is what I'm doing in my DIYs. And I'm going to take y'all for a tour of my heating mat and how it's put together and how all the pieces are working. And after about 2 weeks, how it's holding up. Sometimes you just got to get down on the floor and show people the way you done something, because they just wonder about it, you know? So let's look at it. Okay, I made a box to get up off the floor and put my tee boxes in. The reason I done that is I didn't want them shifting and moving. I wanted them to lock in, because the problem I've had in the first one I put it down in the mat and it's got a little foam around it, and it tried to move and then it started tearing the mat, and well, if you ever done it, you know. So I done it a little different on this one. I want to show y'all what I done, so let's check it out. Let me show you a little bit more about it right quick. First, I bought this piece of stance mat off the Amazon for like $69. And it's 4 foot by 5 foot, and it works pretty good. And I got a piece of turf out of it that I cut out of it, that I cut out of this hole and this hole, and I use those to make 2 mats. So I got one with the turf going this way and one with the turf going this way. But guys, I gotta tell you, I made some mistakes along the way, and I'm gonna show you some of them. This one here, I made it with too many dense layers at the top. The foam's okay, but the foam can't work because it's all too dense. So we got too many thick layers out here. So that was a mistake on that one. So this is a failure. The grass worked fine, but it's just too dense, too hard. It's like hitting on cement. So that one just don't work. Okay. I bought a 3-piece mat off of the eBay, I think it was, for $23. And it had this piece of turf, had this piece of turf, and had this piece of turf, and they were all together like that in one piece. And I put them in 3 pieces to make the 3 pieces that I'm using here. And so this one, I just got it down and it's going against the carpet. I got a piece of Velcro on the back right here, put the T in it, and I put a piece of felt in the bottom to level it, to get it where I wanted it, the right level. But you just drop it in, set it there, and it works perfect to hit off of and put anything T you want to use. And so it works great for me. Now, and I was making the mats out of these other 2. I also made a mistake on this one, and I got it too dense also. It's got a big, heavy, dense layer of foam, and it's got this big, thick layer of 3/16 plexiglass. And what I found works is if I use a little thinner material on this top, then it gives it the bounce, and put the heavy stuff at the bottom to lock it in this box down in the floor. So yeah, so I'm gonna take you down in there and show you how that works in just a second here. But what I use is I use the dense foam from the foam pads, and then inside of these, look right in there, that's air conditioning window foam, like you put around a window unit. See, that one worked out okay, but it's not perfect because it's just too dense on that top, and the bottom doesn't get to work. You see it? Y'all see how this works right here? How that works? Well, when you go this way, it don't work, so it's too stiff. Now, I made this one, and this one come out, I put a layer of ABS at the top, thick layer of foam, another layer of ABS, put the heavy foam on the ends here and here. Now, this one here is glued this foam to this foam, and this is the way this came, was this like this. But the problem with this one hits really good. It's only got one problem. It did not adhere to the exercise pads. And they seem to be kind of slick and kind of oily feeling, and I think that's what's causing that problem. So I'm gonna give something a try. I'm gonna peel it off, and it adhered good to this side, to the mat, but it did not here. So I'll peel it off, work it off of it, and clean it up, and we'll make a redo on this, because this mat works great. It's got the right bounce, it feels good, I love it. The other one's got to be a whole rework, but that one just needs a re-glue. Yeah, re-glue on that one. And then we get to the one that just really worked out, that really works well. And that's this one right here. Now this is a piece of Monster mat. Now I'm gonna have to tell you guys, Monster mat's the best stance mat I ever put my feet on. It's so stable and solid, and it stands so good, but it'll beat you up if you hit the ball fat. And I hit the ball fat sometimes, so it beats me up. So what I done is I made the boxes. So I got all these mats that changed. And so look at this. Reach down the floor and pop it out. It's got the frame in here that locks it in. So it's got, again, it locks this thing in. Now what we've got here, I have a hardwood box made out of 4 pieces of hardwood, and it's got the bottom that's across the bottom of the whole thing. There's layers, all kind of stuff in here, but there's a layer of ABS plastic from here to here across in here that locks all this where nothing moves. So this wood is not moving. It's locked into a box. I routed it down into the hole, put the box in, then put the carpet over the top, and then you take your mat and you just drop your mat in the hole. Now this here is the monster mat. Let me show you what I did. I got the monster mat, and the mat that comes with it, and the foam that comes with it. And that comes to there. That's their normal thing. I added 1 layer of 1/8" ABS, some of the window foam, the thin stuff, and then I added some foam here on the ends to give it the hardness on the ends. So you got hardness on the ends, but it lets you have a little bounce in the middle. Y'all see the give? And most of that give's happening on the top. You see that? It's not happening on the bottom like it did on that one. It's happening on the top where you want it to. It's not a lot. It's just enough not to beat you up. So, the air conditioning foam, you get it Lowe's, it's in a package, and there's enough to do 4 or 5 mats in a pack. So, you just cut it out and you figure out what you want to do and how you want to put it. And the glue works pretty good. It seems to be holding up good on everything except that one that the exercise mat turned loose on. So, yeah, we're going to figure that out. And we'll get that all working. And yeah, I'm really loving the way it works. And this mat, once you put something under it and make it work like this, it's really a lot better to hit on. So, but you just take it and drop it in the hole, and you got it ready to go. Okay, guys. Hey, thank you for all coming in and joining me and checking the thing out. Now, I want to tell you something. Don't come to the Frugal Fixer Shop expecting to learn how to play golf, because I ain't that guy. I hit it and hack it and do the best I can. I play a lot of par 3s because I heard a rib a while back, and so I don't really push it too much. I play every course on GSPro as a par 3 sometimes. And I play it as a scramble by myself, so I play against myself when I'm here by myself and playing alone. And I'm going to go online and play with those guys one of these days, but I got to get my game back. I hadn't played in 10 years till I started building a simulator and getting back into golf. So, yeah, do me a favor, guys. Y'all come back anytime and enjoy the information at the Frugal Fixer Shop, because I'll tell you about making something or fixing something or doing something like the club rack or the enclosures or the tee boxes or whatever, but I ain't the guy to teach you golf, that's for sure. So, yeah, I got it all set up, and it seems to be working pretty good. And the mat's got a little give to it, so I can come in here and play and just get beat up, and you know, you just hit the ball and go and keep on playing, you know. So it's working out good for me. So do me a favor, guys. Take care of yourselves, and remember this. God loves you, and so do I. You can't take it with you. What you should do, help somebody else, or, well, build you a simulator so you can enjoy life yourself. Because that old retired guy and the blue-collar simulator guy, I want you to know that a guy with hands like this can build something like this and enjoy it just as good as them guys in the suits can. But see you next time, okay? We got to get on out of here and get something done. I think I'm going to try to glue that other mat back together today. I think is what I'm going to do when I get done here. Yep, that'll work. Let's go.